Hi you guys, welcome back to the Budgeting Bunny. My name is Dominique, and for this video we're going to be doing some summer saving challenges. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so sorry I didn't post on Sunday. My family decided to have a family reunion. So I was at a park for like 7 hours, and that is not like me. I'm the type of person I like staying home, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll film and I'll get this done and blah blah blah. But I started my new job and I like it a lot. It's a lot less stressful than my previous job in management. This job I'm still in management, but I literally only have to focus on one department, whereas my previous job I had to focus on 6. Yes, let that sink in. I went from focusing on 6 departments to just 1. That's it. My team is smaller. There's only 2 other people and me. So that's kind of difficult because sometimes I personally feel like we don't have the coverage. But as long as we all do our jobs, it's less stressful compared to my other job. Okay, so let's get started. I didn't even bother counting up how much money I have, so if we run out, we run out. I might have to do some IOUs, so sticky notes, cash can go over here. But yes, today is today is July 31st, and I was gonna film this video last week, but as soon as I got done with work, I had to immediately get ready to go to a different part of the state for the family reunion, and I thought I was going to film, but I didn't. So that's why I'm here today. For updates about me trying to make sure I get to 6K by the end of July. So I already received the last paychecks from, what was it? From my side hustle job and my original job A. So job A, I'm no longer working there. I'm on a 3-week leave, and I will probably be going back there as part-time starting in August. So I got whatever I was working, I got that last check. The side hustle job, their last check for July will not be getting paid until the 2nd or 1st week of August. I'm not 100% sure, but that will be coming in August. And then, but they did already pay me another check. It's just that one final week is gonna come in August, even though I'm not working there, starting the 4th of August. So all that money is coming in then. And then from my new job, we get paid weekly, but because I didn't have direct deposit set up, I didn't get paid my last week. I'm gonna get last week's pay this week. And then this week, for whatever I'm working for the last week of July, won't get paid until August. But there is a way that I can request that my check comes in sooner, and I'm trying to set that up. They probably won't do it during the first paycheck, but that money is still coming. So I believe in my last video, I was at 3,500, but now I just received this check and then my new job check that's coming in on Friday, tomorrow. So I'm assuming that I am possibly at 5,000 this month so far, maybe 52. So finger crossed I'm at that 6K mark. But enough chit chat. I could have been chit chatting while I'm doing this, so let's get started. Okay. Okay. It did not rain at all, so we're not doing any rainy day fun. We have to finish 4th of July. I was supposed to do 4 every week, but stuff happened. I don't know how much money I have right here, but that never stopped me, so it's not gonna stop me now. We're gonna do the 10s, and just like that, spin to 20. Okay, that one's done. Bonus is saved until the end. Let's see. It did not rain at all this week, so no rainy days. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I won't finish it, but I will come close. I will do $10 for summer savings. Summer savings. How's your guys' summer so far? Mine has been pretty eventful. I was working 2 jobs, left job A, started job B, still working 2 jobs, was doing some volunteering, and then I had to cut that short because people wanted me to do things that weren't in my job description. And I was all like, I kind of want this experience for like job experience, but you're giving me a whole nother set of responsibilities, and the actual responsibilities that I want for the work experience that we agreed on, you are taking them away to give me other job experience that I don't need. So I feel like we're just a waste of time. So I had to pull the plug on that. It was awkward, but I mean, we made an agreement for me to work on these assignments in this style, and you decided, yeah, no, we're gonna do that. You're gonna do this. And it's like, okay, but that's not what I'm going to school for. And so I really wanted this volunteering to be similar to what I'm going to school for, and it wasn't. So I had to pull the plug so I can focus on something else. And then during that time, school started again. So back in school. Should I just go on and finish? Nope, no. We're not finishing anything. That was summer treats. So, yeah. I do have some of my money still in my checking account because rent is due tomorrow. So I went and took the money out of my purple binder earlier today and went to go deposit it. And I'm gonna pay my rent, utilities, and all that good stuff. Any money that's left over, I think I'm just gonna push that towards credit card and student loans. Okay, tiny funds. Okay, this is upside down. So I did $4. And then $3. So that makes a 7. Okay. I see a lot more ones coming in that has 7s on them, and I'm so excited. Hello Summer, that's the big one. Love hearts, no. Summer, hello, Summer and friends. So I believe, let me. A 10? That's rude of you. It did not need to be like that. But whatever, I guess. I'm gonna actually take the twin out for it. Well, should I put it for a 20? No. I was gonna condense the 2 10s for a 20, but no, we're not doing that. Okay. What else did I not do? Let's do mini savings challenges. I still have money. So we're gonna do mini savings challenges. We're gonna do $5. another thing I wanted to mention is that since my seasonal gig is ending, and my seasonal gig is with, so when I used to live in California, I used to work full-time for the people who I do seasonal now with. And I kept a good record with them. So they normally call me back to help them with their sales or like their holiday, midsummer, whatever sales. And I'm like, okay, whatever, that's extra money, why not? So I did another good job, excuse me, sorry. I did another good job to where they asked me to come back during the holiday season. And they were like, you can always come back. They actually wanted to keep me for another 2 weeks. But once the orders stop coming in, there's nothing to do. There's like, imagine being scheduled for 8 hours, 4 hours, or how many hours, and you have nothing to do. But you can't sit down, you can't go somewhere else, you have to be on the floor, and you have to look for a pair of jeans that's only one in the store, and the store is 2 floors, and you have to find it because you have to make sure you're maintaining 10 picks, or you have to be able to find 10 items an hour, but there's only 80 items in the queue. There's 8 people here, so everyone needs to get to 80, and you're stuck with a pair of jeans that 2 people before you couldn't find. So I was just like, no, I'm good. You let me know when the orders are back at 1,600, 2,000, 3,000, 6,000. You let me know when there's 6,000 orders because I can find stuff easier that way. But yeah, they told me you can come back during the holiday season, and I'm like, good. Because during the holiday season, because normally you get a 20% off, but during the holiday season, your 20 becomes a 30. And then if you stay on, why am I getting all these 5s? Okay, well, I'll stop right there. Yeah, your 20 turns into a 30% off. And then after that, any clothing items that is like made by the company, like it's their own brand, you can get a 40% off. And if it's a clearance item, you still get 40% off. And I'm like, I need a new wardrobe because, yeah, I need a new wardrobe. So I'm trying to I'll probably come back during the holiday season just so I can stay until January to get that 40% off. And then I'm just going to be buying a butt ton of clothes because all the clothes I have is since I've been in high school, and I haven't been in high school for like 11 years. So I need to update my image, like seriously. Okay, this one, the reason why I'm skipping this one, I might come back to it, but it's just so much. Let's see. Save 45, I have 8 so far. Okay. I have a 6. And then I have a 5. So that is 11, 10, 11, yeah, because it's always so funny. I'm always thinking, man, I'm not coming back to this job. I'm too tired. I'm too sleepy. And then after a month, I'm like, you know, I can go for some extra money right now. So that's hilarious. Okay, I have to save 15 for the scratch off challenge. So that leaves me with 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That leaves me with $30. Okay. So we're gonna do 5, 9, 11, 12, 13. We'll do $13. We'll put in a 20. I need 7 out. So it needs to pay me back at $7. It doesn't have $7. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Okay. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Because I have to double this one. Okay. If I take 10 out, then I have to put in 23. 20, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it works that way. You go over here. I'm down to $17. I guess I can do one version of Love Hearts and pray that I don't go over. Let's see, where's Love Hearts? Okay, right here. Backside. Okay. This one. I don't want this one. So we have a yellow heart. And then yellow heart is going to be, I believe, 10. No, 5. Oh, sweet. So I have another $12. And I'm not doing nothing else. Because if I get a 15, then I have to do an IOU. And I don't want to do that. So we're not going to do that. Okay. Okay. Those are done. I now need to do... I can't do nothing for bonus because... I mean, I could. I don't want to, but I could. Okay. We can do $2 and do it 2. Then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll do this one. Yeah, we'll do this one. Nope, I lied. So we're gonna do it the 2 for this one. Okay, I can't do that with one hand. This one, I'm not gonna do. This one. And then we are going to do a 10. Bonus savings goes into rainy days because they're from the same person who made them. I have another $100 that I can add to the cash stuffing, but I have to owe that money to my mom because, yeah, owe that money to my mom. It was already pre-planned out, so it's not extra money that I'm spending for her. Okay, so let's get to this behemoth. So we lost this one, we lost this one, and we won this one. Now, I have 20. If I lose, I have to pay 15. If I have an extra 5, because it's a 20, I'll just scratch out another 5 for this challenge. If I win, we may have to do it again. And pray that I don't do an IOU. So I'm going to go, I want to go with rock, but I feel like that's already right here, and something's telling scissors. So we're going to do scissors. Because I don't think she'll do paper again, and I don't think she'll do rock, but let's see, let's see. Follow the patterns, Dominique. Follow the patterns. I'm starting to think that the answer to all these are what is previously written. But no, I didn't fall for it here. Okay, she got me. Okay, so I only have a 20. We're doing another 5, and we'll do this one. Okay, so that way it makes sense. Okay, else for that. So I do know that in my video where I planned out where I'm going to spend the 6K, I think I may change that. And the only reason why I'm changing that is because I like doing challenges. I find them fun and whatnot, and pretty much all the money that goes to challenges, it's gonna go right back to like paying off debt and whatnot, you know? It's not like all this money is gonna be like to go on a trip or something. It's going straight back to debts. It's going to emergency funds. It's going to all that good stuff. But yeah. So who knows? I'll see where I'm at, and I'll make a payment today with the money that's still in my account after I pay my rent, because I need to make sure my rent is paid. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I will give you guys an update if I made it to 6K or not. But I will see you guys in the next one, and have a good night. Bye.